Welcome to CATS. My name is Gaia Sharif. I'm the fellow in psychology at CATS, St. Catharines College, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about studying experimental psychology and psychology, philosophy, and linguistics here at St. Catharines College. The first and really important point to mention is that CATS is a great college for studying psychology and PPL, given that the college houses fellows, researchers, tutors across all of these disciplines, and we actively work together on teaching our students. Let's start with me. I'm an experimental psychologist and professor of developmental cognitive neuroscience. Here at CATS, I tutor students across introductory courses in psychology in the first year, but also in more specialized courses in cognitive development and cognitive neuroscience later in the course. My expertise focus on the development of attention in typically developing children, adolescents, and adults, but also across neurodiverse development. And I use EEG, electroencephalography, as a technique to measure brain functioning. So students who work with me in the later parts of the year of the course, in the more advanced parts of the course, typically spend their time in the lab measuring brain functioning across children, adolescents, and adults to understand how people attend and remember things in their environment. I'm increasingly also very interested in how that works, how attention and memory work in countries that are not high income, like the United Kingdom, and in groups of individuals who are not as high income or high in education. Diversity is a very important aspect of work that we know has an influence on attention, and so I'm increasingly interested in studying it from a research point of view. In tutorials here, we will be discussing topics like diversity and what it means for psychological well-being, for education, and for life prospects, as well as how the brain supports the development. Other members of the college are also very active researchers in understanding brain and cognitive function. Professor Kianobre is a professorial fellow here at CATS. She's also the head of department of the Department of Experimental Psychology and leads the Center for Human Brain Activity, Oxford Human Brain Activity Center in psychiatry, in the Department of Psychiatry. So has very diverse and ranging expertise, again, focused on brain functioning. At CATS, we're very lucky to have a broad community that extends both in the direction of the humanities and in the direction of other sciences. So if you were to study here, you would in fact be interacting with students and staff who are experts in the humanities. For example, Professor Sam Wolf in linguistics and Professor Philip Corrales in philosophy. And those two colleagues would indeed be very heavily involved in tutoring and organizing tutorials for students who take psychology, philosophy, and linguistics in their different combinations, but also for experimental psychology students who are interested in studying those disciplines alongside psychology for some of their papers. And finally, we have a strong link also with the sciences and the biomedical sciences in particular, medicine and biomedical sciences undergraduate courses here. And so it's common for biomedical science students and psychology students to meet formally and informally through what we call BioMedSoc, Biomedical Society. It brings together people at all levels, undergraduate students, graduate students, postdoctoral researchers, fellows, to discuss their science and think of ways in which we can interact cross-disciplinary ways. If you came to study experimental psychology or PPL here at CATS, especially in the first year, tutorials would be organized in college. So it's very important that you think and consider how you'd fit in CATS. And what I can certainly say as now a long-term member of the college is that CATS is a very friendly college, very diverse, enthusiastic and passionate about academic achievement as well as extracurricular activities. We really care that if you're here, you develop an all-round enthusiasm for what you're doing, and we support you, especially on the academic, from the academic point of view, but also in terms of welfare and well-being. And so I hope you will choose to apply to CATS, and I hope you'll be as excited as I am about experimental psychology and PPL. Thank you very much for paying attention to this short video. I encourage you to explore the other videos that are loaded on the college website, and to attend the virtual open days with a live question and answer session that I will be very happy to lead and answer any questions you might have. I would also urge you to attend the open days events that are organized by the department. We work very closely, the college and the department together, to make sure that you know about everything that pertains to the course. So thank you very much for your time, and bye.